play later in bracket too. I mean,
You know, technically I was up to 1. So.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're in advantage with Bowser. So
Nah, you played really.
we have FunkNastyJ's Rosalina and Luma though against Nanoash's Bowser. So excited to see how this goes. We do know that Nanoash's more confident character, I think, in general, is his Bowser. But in a prior rookie cake, just went, I think, for the most part, almost all Wolf until Grand Finals. So we do know that the character is kind of sitting in his pocket as well.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had a Wolf.
Yeah, he's been working out more so recently. Wow, FunkNastyJ really has the Rosa ankle snap, but the up special for Rosa is so wonky.
Yeah, it's one of those moves where it's like, if you don't play Rosalina, you're never
Yeah, exactly. Side special not going to take the stock off just yet.
They killed Luma though.
Yeah, just destroyed her. Okay, forward tilt going to take it. Didn't even need to use the downside. I think FunkNasty actually held down or just went a little bit too high over the ledge there.
And stuff like that, like forward tilt onto like Luma, like stuff like that. I know nothing about Rosalina. I'm really hoping he's gonna show me something here.
Yeah, she has a couple of kind of just grab or throw combos essentially. I mean, she can do back throw to forward air, which is kind of unsuspecting. Up throw, up tilt, or up throw, up air works for pretty much forever, which is kind of nice.
Love to see it. Oh man, Luma breaking her out of the grab.
Yeah. Strong advantage though with Bowser, especially in this matchup. I mean, a lot of people don't realize that Rosa is as light as she is. So he's going to lose some pretty early stock, so unfortunate SD there for FunkNasty. Trying to keep Luma alive, trying to, I think, just kind of bring Luma back while she was off stage there.
Yeah, Bowser's one of those characters, like, you kind of have to approach if you really want.
Oh, yeah, the unfortunate Rosa angle. It's tough, man, it really is.
It really is tough. Like I was going to say, Bowser's one of those characters you have to approach to really win the game, but approaching Bowser is the most terrifying thing.
Absolutely, yeah. He's so fast, right? It's hard.
Playing characters like Bowser makes me want to be like a Samus main and just, you know, never...
just kind of like use the whip and stay out. Yeah, it's just one of those like polarizing things where like literally 1 or 2 hits puts you at like 60%.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he did like up throw, or neutral right there, and it did like 53 or something ridiculous.
Yeah, that combo's crazy, especially if you can land like almost all the hits of neutral air.
I'm pretty sure it's DIable. At least like most of the hits are. I'm not 100% positive.
You can probably like SDI out.
Maybe not Rosalina. Rosalina's huge, so I'm just on that.
That's the downside, right? Like, I really think that Rosa is an amazing character, has like crazy combo potential. Obviously, the disjoint of Luma the entire time is crazy too. It interrupts so many people's combos. But at the same time, she's so tall and she's so light.
Yeah.
It's a really strong disadvantage, and that's why we're going to see FunkNastyJ switch to Villager now.
Lost.
Dude, where's Villager?
Oh, there is Villager Smash 4, right?
Yo, wait, I actually just didn't. I feel like, is Isabel there?
Alright, but a strong advantage here for Nanoash in the first stock. As I look for the character profile for Villager, it's gotta be here.
Yo, Villager bias is really
Yeah, what in the world? But I mean, of course, a very early first stock lead going to Nanoash here. Only having, I mean, us being 30 seconds in and having, I mean, 40% in a ledge trapping position, putting FunkNasty in already.
Flame Breath just did another 30.
Yeah, that's so much damage.
Oh, going up deep. Kind of catch Villager on the side beat.
Oh man, okay. Might have been a DI in on that side special too, unfortunately. Oh, there's Villager punch. It's like in the middle, I don't know. Alright, but some projectile play, and that's kind of the advantage the Villager has over Bowser in general. Is you don't have to do that main approach thing, but a jump from ledge and the down air call out from Nanoash that's going to seal out that game too. For a 2-0 lead for Nanoash in this best of 5.
That was huge in just saying that I know you don't want to get on stage right now, so I'm just going to call out your side B and just...
Yeah, I mean, the ledge trapping, it was kind of switched up from Nanoash every single stock there, I think.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think you did the same thing twice.
Keeping things interesting for sure, and hard to read when it comes to getting out of that ledge pressure.
Straight back to Rosalina. Do you know who FunkNastyJ like officially mains, or are they just kind of?
I think they more often play Rosa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is a really cool project too, especially. I mean, Rosa does have like some desync things that they can do. Lots of like trapping that you can do when you kind of send Rosa out in front of you. But I mean, the downside is too that Bowser did so much damage that I think literally 2 hits, if that, like kind of just kills you.
Yeah.
So longevity of life when it comes to stars in this matchup is not long.
Yeah, and just running away with Rosalina against Bowser. assuming, you know, you want to kind of get your Luma back. That's a terrifying feat. Bowser is just so fast on the ground, especially for a heavy. They're just running at you with the potential forward. It's insane.
Some solid spacing adaptation though for FunkNasty. I'm really surprised that they got grabbed after that forward air. Bowser's approach is pretty. I mean, I think initial dab was actually pretty solid. Oh, I'm gonna clank with the up special though. Rosa playing a little bit more solid. I mean, Rosa's ledge trapping is really good, but just not having enough time to set up there. Going with a high recovery, getting a downer off stage, going to get their first stock lead in this 2 games that we've played so far.
This game's already looking so much better. Looking like they're feeling a little more comfortable. Really calling out Nanoash there for just getting greedy and just running straight off stage too.
Oh my gosh, dying at 92%. Might have been holding in as well. I switched
Yeah,
back
that
to Rosa.
was possible Bakadur's guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you really gotta hold out in a way if you're expecting to see that at all, but at the same time, you get kind of stuck sometimes too, because you're like trying to control the move itself too, because like you have the ability to control some of the drift as both players kind of input where you go, but up smash gonna connect there.
I mean, it's interesting to see Rosalina having one of the few jabs that actually works against Bowser. It's only just that the Luma comes in there.
Yeah, probably the display, but I think an SD or a panic there from Nanoash losing a second stock. FunkNastyJ though losing Luma, and that's gonna be putting Rose in a really awful place. Up throw, up air. Both players are just kind of throwing hands now. We're gonna cheat.
Really safe punish right there. Sending him straight back on stage, keeping this left trap for a good while now.
Alright, gonna catch the roll though with the side special. Holding out that time around, gonna increase the survivability just a bit. Oh, but forward air gonna connect. That move is massive.
It is huge.
Oh my gosh.
It's so fast, too.
I do have the urge, I will say, that whenever there's like a Rosa on screen, I want like a Luma like kill counter. Like,
I agree.
There's so many stars sacrificed in like even just one match.
The only thing I was wondering this whole time is like, because I know you can send Luma on stage, you can just like force the jab. Does that just completely kill Bowser if it's just falling down?
If it interrupts, yeah. If you put Luma into the rapid jab, especially too, it's just a constant hitbox. So you can do that, but it's kind of a tough positioning thing. And
yeah, that's definitely something you need a lot of time to set up.
yeah. Alright, border from ledge though is gonna connect. Nanoash,
Shield a
yeah,
little bit early.
exactly. That shield patience is that multi-hit.
Probably just time to let the UB rip.
Alright, let's trap once again. Oh, Luma's saving Rosalina from around. Oh, but the hard call out with the up smash. Gonna get hard called out back with that down smash. That final game though.
Yeah, that was a lot.
FunkNastyJ popping off quite a bit there. Just going with a little bit too hard of a read in that final stock, unfortunately. But really good games to both players.